The Quentin Schaut Award is named in honor of Father Quentin Schaut of the Order of St. Benedict, a professor of English and the 7th president of the college, the first president who was not simultaneously archabbot. This award recognizes the contributions, leadership, and achievements of a junior faculty member to the curriculum and the life of the college. Dr. Jason Jividen, Assistant Professor of Politics in the Alex G. McKenna School of Business, Economics, and Government, is this year's winner of the Quentin Schaut Faculty Award. Dr. Jividen, would you please come forward? Dr. Jividen earned bachelor's and master's of arts degrees from Marshall University and a PhD from Northern Illinois University, all in political science. Dr. Jividen's teaching and research work centers on engaging the great minds and their grand ideas and ideals that provide the foundation for our political thought today. His most recent works, including 2 books, focus on Abraham Lincoln and how the 16th president's legacy has been and is currently invoked for a variety of purposes. Dr. Jividen has rapidly become a leader on the faculty, serving as the director of the Aurelius Scholars Program, a valuable member of the Educational Policies and Academic Leadership and Scholarly Affairs Committees, and this academic year has served as chairperson of the Politics Department. He has consistently received recognition for his teaching, including 2 awards for excellence in teaching as a graduate student, for exemplary teaching in the honors program at the University of St. Francis, and last year, the Faculty Award for Continuous Outstanding Contribution from the Student Government Association of St. Vincent College. His students can provide valuable insight into Dr. Jividen's classroom. One wrote that Dr. Jividen combines his wit and humor to clarify topics which otherwise could be difficult to get through. He has certainly fostered a love of political science in me. Another student wrote, I admire and wish to emulate his teaching one day. He facilitates open discussion, engages his students with the course material, and connects the dots on all the major issues. Finally, another student writes, he treats us like adults, but what truly makes Dr. Jividen great is the fact that he always, and always is in capital letters, is available to discuss the material and answer questions. These comments and hundreds more like them reflect the genuine appreciation students have for Dr. Jividen's knowledge, his passion for his subject, his generosity with his time, and perhaps most importantly, a humble, fun-loving, and approachable style. We are truly blessed, in all capital letters, to have him on the faculty. In recognition of his exceptional teaching, his insightful scholarly work, and his outstanding service, St. Vincent College is pleased to honor Dr. Jason Jividen with the 2014 Quentin Schaut Award.
Get my homework out of my pocket here. Give me a second. I've been asked to keep this brief since most of my students have to endure my lectures on a daily basis. Just a few words of thanks. I'd like to thank Brother Norman, the Archabbot, Dr. Smetanka, Dean Kaler, and the deans of the schools. But most importantly, I'd like to offer just a quick word to you, the students of St. Vincent. First, congratulations to all of you and your families. These awards are well-deserved, and you should be rightfully proud of yourselves. I should also say that, like you, I myself have been very fortunate to have had some good teachers. And some of them, not all of them, but some of them took liberal education seriously. But unfortunately, they worked at institutions, the institutions I went to, that had arguably forgotten in many ways the means, to say nothing of the ends, of a true liberal education. My professors were thus fighting what you could call an uphill battle by trying to perpetuate a tradition that wasn't always the hippest thing around. And they fought well. And frankly, pretty much everything I do in the classroom bears their mark. The approach, it seems to me, is fairly straightforward. to help expose students to enduring questions about how we ought to live together. It's in asking those questions and considering the alternative answers and best answers to those questions and learning how to choose well that I would say we become truly free. I teach politics, and I would say that true freedom requires not just the act of choosing, but choosing the things most conducive to our human happiness. Unlike the teachers that I had the great fortune of teaching in an institution that permits and even encourages this type of education. And the best way I know how to do this is to expose students to the things that are in the great books of Western civilization, and the speeches and writings of great statesmen. And I would submit that if we're humble enough to listen in on the conversation among these great texts, to be open to examining our own opinions about the most important things, we might come closer to an education befitting not just of a technician, or a wage earner, or a producer, or a consumer, but an education worthy of a free human being and a responsible citizen. For those of you that have my classes, you know that I try to do that, not always so well. But at any rate, I'm very honored to accept this award, and I want to thank you for letting me do these things every day in class. It's the only thing I can imagine myself doing. So thank you for the award, and many congratulations to you. Thanks.